Welcome to the finance example. The finance example shows you a typical screen displayed in a finance environment. This example is composed of a series of slides. The first slides present a typical example where you've got 3 clocks of different time zones. In HMD, you can edit text directly on the player and see immediately the result on the screen. The time zone is controlled by an e-calendar file. This is the example of the time zone for Tokyo, and you can set up other time zone for other country in the world. The second slide presents a contact informations, where you've got a text, and then you've got the address of the different office appearing one after the other. The timing is controlled using the begin time of the media. The third example shows you a playlist of images and an advertising. You can add images to the playlist. You can control the different transitions between the images and the duration of each individual images. You can set the playlist to loop automatically or not. The next example is a list of visits for the week. It's controlled by a template, and the visits are controlled by an e-calendar file. Other type of formats are possible. You can control the number of items displayed on the page also. The next example shows you an example of advertisements. In this case, a video is played. It's an MPEG-4 video, the recommended format for the HMP100, together with an image. This example is a chart. Next example shows you a list of events displayed one after the other. In this case, the content is controlled by the RSS format, and the format is inline the document. It can control images and video, for instance. The layout is controlled using the special SpinetiX syntax. Each item duration can be controlled. The next example is a list of directions or meetings. This time it's controlled by an XML file. You can also control the number of items in the page and the layout using the same SpinetiX proprietary syntax. The next example is an example of stock operations. The stocks information is coming directly from the Yahoo website. You can control which stocks are to be displayed using the query in the address bar. Each item's duration is also controlled and is equal to 5 seconds in this example. The next example is a weather forecast example, coming also from the Yahoo website. You can control the location of the city and the format of the temperature. Each individual icon can be controlled. You can put your own SVG or images, and you can control the text that is being displayed to describe the weather. The next example of a news feed. It's an RSS feed coming directly from the web. There are some predefined websites. You can also type the address of your own RSS feed. Other formats for feeds like XML or customs can be used. The layout is controlled by the same SpinetiX syntax. The last example is just an example of a streaming source. The streaming is also coming directly from the internet. It's a live TV channel where you can use controlled by an SX file. This is the end of this example. Thank you for your attention.